हेलो एवरीवन, वेरी गुड मॉर्निंग टू ऑल ऑफ यू। आज है 17 अक्टूबर 2022, दिन है मंडे और आज हम करने जा रहे हैं न्यूज पेपर की एनालिसिस। कांग्रेस टू चूज बिटवीन द खारगे एंड सती थरूर टुडे। फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम इन 24 years, no member of Gandhi family is to candidate for the top post. Voting to be held in the all state unit headquarters. Special provisions made for the Bharat Jodo Yatra delegate. The Congress is all set to witness a contest between the party veteran Mallikarjun Kharge and Lok Sabha member Shashi Tharoor in the party president poll in Monday. तो उसके related ये article दिया गया है। Xi Jinping lay out the Chinese vision for the decades at the CPC meet. Chinese leader Xi Jinping on Sunday lay out a decade-long vision pledging the boost to country economic and military strength and self-reliance in science technology, even as he want to rising the external trade in an increasingly abundant world. तो उसके related ये article दिया गया है। Private project give investment boost in second quarter. The Indian private sector investment announced soared 66% between the July to September, nearly 5.7 lakh crore compared to the first quarter 2022-2023. Even as the three was a worrying dip is the executive rate of outstanding project allocated to committed to through the first quarter of the year had the report to 20.5. The substantial dip in the investment and second quarter was a boost to the super mega project like Vedanta's 1.54 lakh crore plan to projects cheap in Gujarat and driving the sharp 31% jump investment in the investment monitoring fund project to Tuesday. अब चलते हैं नेक्स्ट आर्टिकल्स पे जो एग्जाम प्रोस्पेक्टिव से इंपॉर्टेंट होंगे, हम उनको डिस्कस करने की कोशिश करेंगे। नेक्स्ट पेज जो एडिटोरियल की है, क्वेश्चनेबल अर्जेंसी, स्विफ्ट स्टेट ऑन द ऑर्डर टू एक्विटल ऑन द डिस्चार्ज ऑन कोर्ट ऑन बेट लाइट द मेंबर a manner in which Supreme Court to suspend the operation of the Bombay High Court judgment discharging the GN Sai Baba and other to allege the Maoist conspiracy case in quite unusual and raise the critical question. It is true that the convention of the trial court with Professor Sai Baba and four other being to suspended sentence life or another to the 10 year under the Prevention of the Unlawful Activity Prevention Act. The was set aside by High Court was not on merit but only the technical ground on the state may be feel aggrieved. However, the effect could have been more resident to file the intending appeal against the order. The court saw the extraordinary zeal in fulfilling the Maharashtra government wish to have the immediate hearing. Special bench of Justice M.R. spent to the year in prison and Professor Sai Baba disabled and soon after the discharge they were required to the file a bond under the procedures that are required to be true. Those equity will be available for the further proceeding in case there is appeal. In it is a doubt whether the court had to the respond to such witness just suspend to judgment that was the detained region of the discharging the accused after all the appeal against the acquittal not rule uncommon. तो उसके रिलेटेड ये आर्टिकल दिए फूड डे as the reminder to the leave no one behind. Global food nutrition security continues to undermine by the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. Climate change is spreading the food inflation conflict inequality today around the 828 million worldwide to not have enough to eat and over the 50 million people are the facing the severe hunger. The hunger spot outline 2022-2023, a report by the Food Agriculture Organization of United Nations World Food Program WFP for goods are splitting the hunger over the 205 million people across the 45 countries have need to emergency food assistance to survive. This year World Food Day October 16 has been reminder ensuring the most vulnerable people with our communities have to each access to safe nutrition food. The promise to end the hunger by the 2023 is possible through the collective and transformational action to strengthen agri-food system, better production, better nutrition, better environment, a better life. तो उसके रिलेटेड आर्टिकल दिया गया है। अब चलते हैं नेक्स्ट आर्टिकल पे। फ्यूल टू फायर, लुइस ट्रस seem to have the gauntlet Tory fortune with her wrong properties. United Kingdom just fast becoming the controversial tales for the how bad politics can lead to even worse economies. Prime Minister Liz Truss have once seen as a new hope for the breathing life back on the seeking fortune of the UK. Conservative Party after the previous leader Boris Johnson has squandered the goodwill on focus on the COVID-19 vaccine program of successful with COVID-19 vaccine program and embarrassing downstream stream with the party get scandal. Now the mistrust in his party members, the coalition after the hosting disputed set the economic policy proposal on the country which was already sudden under the weight of the global development impacting the emergency price and inflation and the economic activities to create article दिया गया bigger picture of intermediation and financial crisis. The financial sector play a major role in the modern economies and banks are the world's cornerstone of financial system. They mobilize savings for the investment and create the opportunity to pour risks and improve the allocative efficiency and lower transaction cost even. Fund exchange hand between the borrower and lender is strengthening the very mechanism that enable to bank to offer this vulnerable sector. Also those at time must bank vulnerable to small stock and market segment, triggering the financial crisis or the bank run with the severe consequence. This year, Nobel Memorial Prize in Economic Science have been awarded three American economists, Bayes and Benmark, former Federal Reserve Chair Douglas V. Diamond and University of Chicago and Philip H.B. Deviag and Washington University and St. Louis offering a deeper understanding the genius and propagation and management of financial crisis, explain the idea of diamond and reviewing their the 1983 seminal paper on bank run is good beginning. तो उसके related ये article देंगे आप चलते हैं next page पे. The plumbing of inner party democracy. The inner party democracy is favorable buzzword for the Indian political commentators since the 2019. There have been the 27 articles in the mainstream in English media publication delivering the sermons to the Congress about the internal democracy. If inner party democracy was such magic pill, why each it is no political party in India emerged to on its force long. तो उसके रिलेटेड ये आर्टिकल देंगे. आप चलते हैं नेक्स्ट आर्टिकल्स पे जो एग्जाम प्रोस्पेक्टिव से इंपॉर्टेंट हो गया. नेक्स्ट पे जो टेक्स्ट एंड कॉन्टेस्ट के हैं. Understanding the global hunger index on what indicators in GHI computed. Why did Ministry of Women and Child Development reject the report and call it the erroneous measure of the hunger? So why did the child-centric metric used to be calculated global hunger? Food. For the second time in the 2 years, the Ministry of Women and Child Development on Saturday rejected Global Hunger Index (GHI), the ranking the India 107 among the 121 countries. India was scored a score 29.1 out of the 100 with 0 presenting the no hunger, the placing it behind the Sri Lanka and Myanmar, Nepal and Bangladesh. It referred to index the erroneous measure of hunger. Why is the global hunger index? Global hunger is a preview of the annual report of India is a comprehensive measure to track hunger at the global and the regional and country level. Another of the report finally referred to United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 2 that we even to achieve zero hunger by 2023. According to them, the reporting attempt to raise awareness of the understanding the struggle against the hunger. The GHI score is compounding, rising the four board indicators, the undernourishment, nature of the protection. A person of the population facing the chronic deficiency and dietary energy intake, child stunning low height for age and child wasting the low weight for height and child mortality rate of the children under the age of 5. तो उसके रिलेटेड ये पूरा आर्टिकल देके आप इसे सेल्फ नॉलेज से पढ़ सकते हैं. Why does the Supreme Court Collegium hold primacy over the transfer? The government unilaterally delaying the segregation of names and recommended by the Supreme Court Collegium is affecting the effective justice administration as post remain to vacant without end. Appointment of and transfer of judges to Constitutional Court as a shifty constitutive process between the Supreme Court and the government, but there is an increasing trend and if not disturbing pattern, the government unilaterally relying the segregation names pronounced by the Supreme Court Collegium will the need to be of our it feel to judicial vacancy with effective justice administration primary of the collegium and recommend the name for the evaluation of Supreme Court and appointment and transfer of high courts. It effect by what was some legal expert as the cherry picking on the part of the executive. तो उसके रिलेटेड ये आर्टिकल दिया गया है. अब चलते हैं नेक्स्ट पेज पे जो shape of the Elon Musk versus Twitter story, how the saga unfolds. The Tesla CEO turned into the perfume salesman but buy to the giant microblogging site. The latter investors are still waiting to see the with the concern as the good deal 52.40% share or the whether the billionaires will have to last love to the leaving behind the 1 billion check. The late American novelist Ruth Benson's on lecturer's case of the Western Reserve University explained the story have to save in session of the trial shape of the story that drawn the straight line of the top to bottom of the margin of board and then the marked as a top to as the G and meaning good fortune and the bottom of the I meaning ill or fortune and then from the middle of the line draw the horizontal line the B for beginning and E for end of the story तो उसके रिलेटेड यह पूरा आर्टिकल दिया गया अब चलते हैं नेक्स्ट आर्टिकल्स पे he is taking me strengthening the tomorrow I have to come back to break from the job and looking more and more like a suludisa in my I might quit अब चलते हैं नेक्स्ट पेज पे MBBS course in Hindi kick off in MP with release of textbooks. The big engineering and technical education will be impacted in Hindi. Say Home Minister Amit Shah, JEE, NEET, UGC examination will conduct in more than the 10 language. तो उसके रिलेटेड आर्टिकल देंगे कश्मीरी पंडित इस्लाम LG for the failing to provide security. Russia joined race to supply light battle tank to Indian Army. Russia will fail to separate SDMI light ambitious tank on Indian Army upcoming the tender for the light tank and has submitted technical details of the same according to the official from the Rosenberg port. तो उसके रिलेटेड आर्टिकल देगा आप परफॉर्मेंस इन Adampur Baipur a matter of interest for all. Tamil Nadu raised concern over the presence of Chinese troops in Sri Lanka. Tamil Nadu flagged the serious security concern over the increasing presence of the People of Liberation Army of China in Sri Lanka and an alter issue by the state intelligence agency a few days ago and activities of the Chinese neighboring country in concern the national security and challenge called for the intensify bridges along the coastline. तो उसके रिलेटेड आर्टिकल देंगे अब चलते हैं नेक्स्ट आर्टिकल पे सीबीआई समन टू दिल्ली डिप्टी सीएम फॉर द क्वेश्चनिंग इन एक्सचेंज केस Sosodia is one of the 15 accused named by the agency in its FIR alleging the irregularities in the implementing of policy. अब चलते हैं नेक्स्ट आर्टिकल्स पे many challenges as India take up the G20 presidency. India will be taking over the group of 20 presidency at the time when there was so many challenges. Finance Minister Sirma ने कहा है अब चलते हैं नेक्स्ट पेज पे इंडिया कोयल माइंस आर द सर्वाइव under the utilized empty boost for the new ones through the country experienced the supply chain twist the last year. The report suggests the project under the development will be the unnecessary as the one only third current capacity is under use. On average, Indian coal mining use on the only two-thirds of the capacity, with the some largest one using the 1%, saying they analyze the global energy monitoring GEM in frame that the track utilization of the fuel source internationally. तो उसके related आर्टिकल दिया गया अब चलते हैं नेक्स्ट आर्टिकल पे इंडिया हैव पोटेंशियल टू अट्रैक्ट 475 बिलियन इन द FDI फॉरेन डायरेक्ट इन्वेस्टमेंट इन 5-year रिपोर्ट तो उसके रिलेटेड ये छोटा सा आर्टिकल दिया गया सेंट्रल में नॉट टू पिक अप द फ्रेश स्टॉक ऑफ द COVID-19 वैक्सीन public transport on the progress to remediation of the legacy landfill. अब चलते हैं नेक्स्ट पेज पे जो वर्ल्ड की है Palestine injured by the Israel gunshot in West Bank dies. Paris Nobel Literature Amics for take part on the protest against the price rise. Islamabad by-election of the 11th constitution in Pakistan to take party's popularity. London की न्यूज़ climate activities spent over the Aston Martin showroom in UK. TLMA officer part of the Galwan class attend to party congress. Commander of QI FICO was among the Communist Party Chinese 2,296 delegates from around the country and political significance move that it meant to send a signal both at home and abroad. 4 killed as a fire break out in jail housing Iran potential political prisoner. तो उसके रिलेटेड आर्टिकल दिया गया अब चलते हैं नेक्स्ट नो गवर्नमेंट कैन कंट्रोल द मार्केट से यूके चांसलर ब्रिटेन न्यू फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर जेमी हंट and promised to win back to the country's economic credibility to accounting for the in every penny of government's tax and spending plans with insisting the each was Prime Minister Liz Truss remaining the overall charge. अब चलते हैं नेक्स्ट आर्टिकल्स पे। आज मंडे है तो आज के बिजनेस सेक्शन की न्यूज नहीं आती है। अब नेक्स्ट में आपको स्पोर्ट की न्यूज मिलेंगी। तो आज के द हिंदू न्यूज़पेपर एनालिसिस में इतना ही। थैंक यू। जय हिंद।